Good morning, YouTube. Today we are going to clean some red heirloom corn. This is an open pollinated heirloom. I don't know what variety it is. This gentleman grows this. This is how much he grew in these Rubbermaid containers. And then he will grind it for cornmeal, and it makes some of the most wonderful cornbread that you can eat. He always gives me a little. And we have our Eliminator 224, serial number 267. That means this is the 267th unit made and sold by Commodity Traders International here at Trilla, Illinois. This is a 2-screen cleaner, scalp and then sift. Has an agitator feed wire to keep the product moving, and a regulation gate. We have the brushes to keep the screens clean. They will move back and forth under the unit. We have a bottom air on this machine. We'll blow out light particles onto this cement. We also have, which we are not using today, a dust collection box with a drawer that will slide out, and you don't have to sweep the floor then. But we're going to sweep it up today. Over at this spout, you will have your scalpings, larger particles coming out into this tub. It's been washed and wiped down. Out of this spout, you will have your fines, anything smaller than the corn, coming out into this bucket. The sacking auger comes as standard equipment on the Eliminator 224, and that has a poly screw with a clean out door. This lever cleans out the auger down there when you're finished, and will bring the clean grain up to this tub. We will now open the safety shield to show you the air adjustment. All shields are easily accessible by wing nuts. The air has 3 variables. We have step pulleys, 3, 4, and 5. Same thing down here, 3, 4, and 5. We are cleaning a heavy commodity, so we are going to first start at the fastest speed for the fan, the large pulley to the smallest pulley. You can also fine-tune air adjustments by air shutters on each side of the mill. Each side of the fan has air shutters for fine-tuning adjustment. We have processed 1 tub, and you can see the light particles that blew out of the mill all the way over to there, and you can see the husk blowing away there. These are your light, immature kernels that are being blowed out. Now, this is the sifting small kernels that came through the bottom screen. Your fines, immature kernels that would not make good cornmeal. This corn is pretty clean already, so there's not much to scalp out as far as cobs. I think he hand shells it. But we got out pieces like this and other large impurities. Over here is the final results that will now go back into his clean tub and be turned into cornmeal. Now we will run the cleaner and you will see it in action. What I'm doing now is showing you the hopper with a small amount of corn in it, so you can see how the agitator wire agitates the corn in the hopper, and then when you begin to open it, it agitates it through the feed. note the large capacity feed hopper on the Eliminator 224. We will now begin to feed the corn. Please note that if you were doing bags, you have a two-way flipper. You can then take this bag off and while this bag is filling. These are cleaners that are built by people that use cleaners. We use cleaners and we have all our lives worked with cleaners. So we have a lot of first-hand experience. Here you have the clean results. And now we will catch back up with you after we run all the corn. And then we will talk about the ease of clean out for which the Eliminator is known for. We have now finished cleaning the corn, I would say between 500 and 600 pounds. And this is what the fan blowed out all over the ground here, about up to where that concrete makes an X. So the dust box would catch all that and it would be in a tray. We're showing you an example without the dust collection box. So these are the light kernels. We are looking at the total amount of fines removed and scalpings. There's a few kernels that are good there that come down on the screen too fast. You can save those, or it doesn't amount to that much. So one of the compliments that we get the most of is the ease of cleaning out the machine in switching varieties. We get that compliment from a lot of research facilities. They can clean this out in a very short time. So what we will do is talk about starting to clean it out. We are going to remove the screens now. The first thing we would do would be to lower the brushes from the bottom of the screen. The second thing that we would do is turn the pistol grip, and that will go forward. Then you take your hands, slide the screen back, comes out the front of this mill, and repeat for screen 2. Then you can clean your screens. I will now do screen 2. You reach your hand down here, you push it back, work it out the front. We will turn the pistol grip, slide it forward. And remove the screen. And then you can clean your screens. What you now have done is opened the whole cleaning shoe so that you can now blow the dust and the dirt out, and you can open the hopper door all the way and proceed to blow the unit out with compressed air. I will continue now to clean the unit and pick back up with you on the next step. We have now blowed with compressed air the shoe. You can also get to the brushes for cleaning. There was a little bit of corn husk, and you can run your hands along them and make sure there's no kernels stuck in them. The fines chute down below is cleaned out. On the Eliminator and the M2Bs that we upgrade and rebuild, we have a clean out port right here because particles collect in here over time, and this housing would rust out on the M2Bs. That was something that we discovered in using these cleaners and rebuilding them. So we incorporate this into all rebuilds, so you can vac that out or blow it out. It is the same square where the fine chute is. So you can use compressed air, blow it out, or you can use a vacuum cleaner on it. So that is the next thing that we do. That now is blowed out and perfectly clean. So we would proceed to the auger and its clean out door. We have a convenient handle up here. Open it. Now that is good product. That can be saved in your clean product if you prepare. I'm just going to sweep it up. And then you would run the unit and the auger will clean out. We moved it over so you could see it. It is now cleaned out. We are running the unit. This all goes a lot faster when you're not videotaping it. We're talking about 5 to 10 minutes to switch varieties. And then you are up and running. Reload it with your screens. A two-person lift can balance the unit like this, and then one person can hold it up. And you can see the auger boot and the poly auger is cleaned out. This was the amount of grain that remained in the auger, which can be salvaged or you can discard it with your screenings. Once you know that your screens are cleaned, you can reinsert them and switch varieties, or you can switch screens and change different seed sizes. We are now going to move this out of the way on a pallet. It is always best to operate these off of a pallet on a level surface. This will conclude the demonstration of cleaning corn, red corn on the Eliminator 224. Thank you for watching.